Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. Today I am taking you through a full body mat Pilates class using a mini stability ball. So grab whatever ball you have. If you don't have one, it's okay. You can do this workout, most of the exercises without a ball. Modify as you need to. I'm only here to provide you with some suggestions. So let's get started. If you have a ball, grab it. We're gonna make our way to our mats. And we are going to come in a kneeling position. So having your legs hip width, your knees in line with your hip bones. You can place the ball out in front of you. We're not gonna use it right away. And then just have your hands stacked in line with your shoulders. Untuck your toes. You're going to actively press the tops of your feet into the mat here. So right away, you're gonna feel the abs engaging, pulling in slightly. Careful not to let your chest drop down to the floor, so press into your hands here, feeling the shoulder blades wide onto your upper thoracic spine. Neck is nice and long. We're gonna inhale here and then engage the core. Lift up your right hand, touch your left shoulder, place it down, and we're gonna alternate here. Moving slow, you wanna keep that connection in the core. You want to try and minimize the shifting of the weight one side and the other. It's normal, it's going to happen a little bit, but you want to move slowly enough that you can really minimize that desire to want to adjust or compensate one way and then the other. We're going to do a few more here, keeping the neck nice and long. And just finish whichever side you're on. From here, you're gonna reach your right leg back. Again, you wanna keep that pelvis stable. Don't lift the leg up too high that you start to feel it in the lower back. Rather, you wanna keep it about hip width. Maintaining a strong straight back here. Pull the knee in and then reach it back. And again, a few more times, just warming up. So notice that I'm not pulling my leg all the way in. If you do that, most likely what's going to happen is you're going to tuck your tailbone in around the lower back, and we want to maintain it neutral here. Let's do two more on this side. Last one, keep your leg reaching back. From here, flex your foot so your toes are pointing straight down. You're going to open the leg to the side about a foot and then take it back to center. And again, open and center. You want to keep as much as possible having the toes pointing down, heel is pointing up. So your hip alignment is neutral. We're not turning out. Last one. Good. And take the knee down. We're going to repeat this on the same side. This time, pick up your left hand. You're going to place the top of your left palm on your lower back. Reach your right leg back, no higher than the hip. Same thing. Reach the knee in and out. Pull and reach. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, the leg's gonna stay straight. You're going to flex the foot, open the leg about a foot, take it to your midline. Out and in. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, take it back in, take your knee down. Left hand down, reach your left leg back, both hands down to start, pull the knee in and reach, in and reach. So taking this moment here to get our body used to the movement, so remembering that you want to keep that nice neutral spine. We're not tucking the tailbone, there's no rounding happening. Let's do 2 more. You're pressing firmly into both hands, reach the leg back, flex your foot, open side and center. So right away, you know that next round, that right hand is going to be reaching behind you, on your lower back. So from here, where your hands are on the floor, see if you can equalize the pressure into both hands and see how that feels. Okay, do 1 more. Take your knee down. Now without shifting your weight, as much as possible, pick up that right hand, take it behind you, lift the leg up. Same thing, 8 here. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, keep the leg long, flex your foot, open, center, and 2. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back. Take your knee down. Hand down. Go into a cat stretch here. Tuck your tailbone, round your spine. And lengthen. We're going to do 3 more times like this. Start from the tailbone. Tuck, round, drop the head, press into your hands. And lengthen. 2 more. And lengthen. Just 1 more. And lengthen. Great. Take your ball. You're going to place it behind your right knee. So you're going to squeeze it here. Drop down to your forearms. You can have your right foot pointed here. Give your ball a good squeeze. We're going to lift it up and tap the knee down. Up and tap it down. Up and down. So we're not doing these too quickly. Rather than moving fast or going too high, right? If you take the leg up too high, you feel it in the lower back. That's not good. But rather than doing these quickly, what I want you to focus on is squeezing the ball. So that's our main goal here. Keeping the ball, squeezing, using the hamstrings here. We don't need to do too many of these. We won't be here forever. We're not going too high with the leg, but we're sure are squeezing the ball. Your hamstrings should be on fire. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold the leg up, tiny pulses. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Listen carefully. We're going to keep the leg lifted. You're going to pulse, squeeze the ball, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. And 12 more. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. You're going to turn the leg out into that external rotation. Take it back to parallel. Out, parallel. Out, parallel. We've got 12. 2. Last 8. Keep the squeeze. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the turn out. Pulse your leg. Up, up. Keep squeezing that ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round here. Drop the knee. Turn it out. Go down and up. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Take your knee down. Listen carefully. That right knee is going to stay down onto the floor. You're going to reach your left leg back. Tuck your toes. From here, we're going to pick up the right knee, come into a plank position. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. Round your upper spine. Pulse the knee towards your face. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen your back. Lift the leg. And again, pull it in. Pulse it front. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen nice and slow. Pick up the leg. Lengthen. 2 more sets. Pull it in. We pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. And lengthen. Last one. Pull it in. And pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen first. Now drop your left knee down. Drop your right knee down. Remove the ball. Place it out in front of you. You're going to have both hands resting onto the ball. And take a deep stretch here. You can do a shell stretch if that's more comfortable, where you're sitting your heels, your bum onto your heels. Or up here is fine as well. And other side. Placing the ball behind your left knee. Dropping down to your forearms. First one, we lift and lower. Your foot is pointed. Again, it's not about speed, it's not about height, but you want to keep the control and you want to keep squeezing that ball. So So you should feel your hamstrings on the left side activating quite quickly here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're going to hold it up, tiny pulses, up an inch. 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. We squeeze, we release. Squeeze, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 5. Keep the length in the neck. 2 more. Last one. Hold the squeeze. Turn out, come to parallel. Out, parallel. We keep the height in the leg. And 8, 7, 6, 5. Push down into your forearms here. You don't want to let the shoulder blades or the chest sag down. Last one. Hold the turn out. We pulse it up, down, up an inch. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Last round. Drop the knee all the way and lift it up all the way. Down and up. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good job. Take your knee down. Keep the left knee down. Reach the right leg behind you. We're coming back into that plank. Pull the ball in towards your chest. Round your upper spine. Pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen the back as you lift the leg. Go for the length in the spine. And again, pull it in. Round, tuck, and pulse. 4, 2, 1. And lengthen. We've got 2 more rounds. Nice and slow. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And lengthen. Just 1 more. Moving with control. Pulse it in. 4, 2, 1. Lengthen first. Good. Then drop your right knee down. Take your left knee down. Remove the ball. Place it out in front of you. Again, going for whatever stretch works for you. Either your bum stays lifted or you're sitting down onto your heels. Great job. Carefully coming off your ball and turning over onto your backs. You're going to place the ball between your inner thighs. Have your legs parallel to start, which means the toes are pointing straight out in front of you. Now, if your ball is a little bit large like mine, you're going to have to squeeze it. So we don't want to just let the legs fall out. You want to maintain that parallel position. So the bigger your ball is, the more challenging this exercise will be. Arms can be down by your side. You're going to tuck your tailbone, lift the hips up nice and slow, but we're not going to go higher than the shoulder blades. Once you're up here, you're going to lift the heels, lower the heels down, and lower your spine back all the way down, rolling it back down. And again, tuck the tailbone. Keep squeezing the ball. Lift up 2 times with the heels. Up, down, roll it down. And again, roll up 3 times. 1, 2, 3, heels down, roll it down. And again, come up, stay here. 4, 3, 2, stay up with the heels. You're going to squeeze the ball. Squeeze, release, heels down, lower down. And again, roll it up. 4 heels. 4, 3, 2, keep the heels up, squeeze the ball twice. And 2, heels down, lower it down, roll it back up. 4 heels. 1, down, 2, 3. Last one, you hold it up, squeeze the ball. 3, 2, hold the squeeze, heels down, lower down. 1 more time, tuck, lift up. 4 heels. 4, 3, 2, hold the heels up. 4 squeezes. 3, 2, stay here, hold the squeeze, pulse your hips up once. Good, lower the heels, lower down. And again, we're always adding, tuck your tailbone, roll up. 4 heels here. 4, 3, 2, hold the heels up, squeeze the ball. 4, 3, 2. Hold the squeeze. Pulse your hips twice. Up and 2. Heels down, lower down. Good job. And again, tuck. We lift. 4 heels. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the ball. 4, 3, 2. Hold the squeeze. Pulse it. 3, 2, 1. Heels down. Roll it down. We've got one more time. Keep squeezing the ball. Lift up. Roll it up. 4 heels. 2, 3. Hold it up. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2. Hold the squeeze. Pulse the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down. Lower back down. Good. Don't lose your grip on the ball. Hands behind the head. Lift your chest. Stay up here. Pull your knees in towards your chest. You come into a little ball. Your ball may touch your belly. Take the feet back down. Lower the chest back down. Again, lift up. Pull everything in. The tailbone's going to lift. That's fine. And come down. And again, lift up. Take it all together. If you want, take it all down. Or you can do one at a time. That's fine as well. Keep going. But I want to see that little ball position here where you're taking your thighs close to your chest. And once you're in that position, hold it here just briefly. Really allowing your core here to engage. Contract for a second or two. Let's go 4. Keep squeezing that ball. 3 and 2. Just one more. 1 and release. We're still holding on to the ball. Keep your hands behind your head. Push your lower back down. Take your legs both into tabletop. Lift your chest up. Your fingertips are supporting your head, your neck. Keep the elbows wide. You're going to reach the legs out. Squeeze the ball. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend. And again, reach the legs. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend. And again, reach. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend. And again, 3 more sets. Reach. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend. And again, 2 more sets. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend. Last set. Reach, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend. Good job. Chest down. Remove the ball. Knees in towards your chest. You can rock side to side. And we're going to flip over onto our right side. Your right hand is going to be supporting your head. You're going to place the ball again behind that left leg. So squeezing it all the way back here. Support your head however way's comfortable. For me, this is comfortable. If you want to use a pillow, foam roller, if this is more comfortable for your neck, that's fine. You choose. Whichever position your head is in though, I want you to make sure your back is nice and straight, like you're pressing up against a wall. Your legs are bent 45 degrees, so not 90 degrees and not too open either. And from here, we're going to pick up that left leg, the one with the ball. You're going to go to your hip height position to start. From here, you're going to lift up higher than your hip, lower to hip height. Up higher than the hip and down. And again, up and down. Up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep it to hip height. From here, you're going to turn it out so that your knee points up. Take it to parallel. Turn out, back to parallel. Out and parallel. We can't do these too quickly. Really want to focus on that hip motion here. Careful that you're not pushing your pelvis backwards. So sometimes it helps to use that non-supporting hand. So right now it should be the left hand. Place it behind your sacrum here and use it as guidance. And if you feel like your bum and your hip is pushing into the hand, you're going too far for your hip opening. So you're going to reduce that range of motion here. We want to maintain stability in the pelvic area. Just do one more, and then we're going to reverse the movement. So now we're going to turn it in. Foot comes up, come back to parallel. So you turn in, your knee points down, and parallel. In and parallel. In and parallel. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, you're gonna keep the turn in position. You're gonna come and reach your knee towards the floor. You may tap the floor, maybe you don't, and then take it back. And again, front and back. So we're trying to keep that turn in position from the hip joint. We're just adding a little bit of hip flexion and extension and that turn in position. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. I know these are not easy. Come to center, release the ball, shake it out, massage it out. We're gonna stretch that side right away. So turn onto your back. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna place your right foot on top of the ball. Once you've got this here, then you're gonna pick up your left leg, the leg that was working, flex the foot, and then just place your ankle above your kneecap, your knee joint rather, on the thigh, making sure this foot stays flexed, and then try not to push your lower back down. I want you to keep a neutral spine, so you've got a little bit of an arch in the lower back, and right away you should feel the stretch on the left side more. If you want to go a little deeper, you're going to use your left hand to push that left thigh open. Meanwhile, keeping the left foot flexed, and the right foot's just resting on the ball. Carefully coming out of this, you're gonna just take the left leg into tabletop, your right foot still on the ball, take your hands behind your head. You're gonna lift your chest up. As you do so, reach your right leg out in front of you, and then come back down, pull the ball in. And again, we reach, and in. The left leg, for now, just stays in place, and down. 4 more like this, and 3, and 2, good, and 1, and then we're gonna add opposite leg. So the left leg extends while the right leg bends, and you switch, and switch, and the chest lifts when the right leg is extended. If you're doing the reverse, does not matter, just keep doing what you're doing. I know this requires a lot of coordination, which is not for everyone. I totally understand that. 3, 2, and 1. Keep your right leg that's on the ball extended. Pulse it here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the right leg straight. Lower your chest down. You're going to reach your arms up towards the ceiling, keeping those shoulder blades nice and flat. Extend your left leg, flex your foot, lower the leg down, point, reach it up. And again, flex to lower, point up. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. The leg's gonna go all the way to the floor. You can point both feet here. Reach your arms behind you, giving your core a nice stretch, and then reaching your arms up. We're gonna roll it up, one bone at a time. Round slightly forward here, roll it all the way down. We're gonna do just one more exactly like that. Taking your time here. No need to go all the way forward. Just give your upper spine a chance to flex forward, and then coming back all the way down. Good job. You can take your feet off the ball, and then legs nice and wide. Just shake out your hips, and then we're going to do the full thing on the opposite side. So starting with our hip exercises. So flipping when you're ready onto the left side. Again, find the position that works for your neck. And that ball is going to come behind the right knee, or the opposite leg you were doing previously. Remembering to keep your back nice and aligned. Your hips are bent 90 degrees, or 45 degrees rather. You lift the top leg to hip height. We're gonna go higher and down. So I'm not lifting up too high that my leg starts to turn out. So for me, because of the width of my hips, I'm going maybe 4 inches or so. More than that, my hip has no choice but to turn out. And I want us to be working in parallel right now. So it's much smaller than you think. Even at 4 inches, I'm probably going a little too high for my hip opening. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to that parallel position. This time we're going to turn out and parallel. Knee points up, knee points front. Up. And really visualize where this movement is coming from. It's coming from the head of the femur. Femur is your thigh bone. It's sitting in the hip socket. You're turning from here. Think of it like a hinge. Turning and coming back to center. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're reversing the turn position. So you turn in and parallel. In and parallel. These are challenging. I know they don't look like much, but you and I know that we're working tons. My leg is shaking right now. This side is harder for me. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep your turn in. Drop the knee. Push it back. We flex, extend. But we're turning in the whole time. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Great job. 1, and take it back. Release. Good. You can massage it out a little bit and then turn onto your back. This time the ball comes underneath the left foot. And we're going to stretch out the right hip, right ankle just above the left knee. Again, I'm reminding you to flex that right foot to help protect the knee. You're not pushing your lower back down. You can try it a few times if you want. Sometimes it helps to understand, but if you notice, when you push your lower back down, your tailbone lifts a little bit, and you don't feel the stretch as much in the hip. So when you maintain your spine in neutral, you're really going deep into the hip. It's not bad if your back is pointing down. It's going to be a nice release for the lower back. So it's not bad in any way. But because we just worked the hip, we really want to get into that nice hip stretch, and it will be way more effective if you're maintaining neutral spine. I like to use my right hand to push the inside of my right thigh away from my chest. But I'm not pushing on the knee. We're never going to push on the knee joints. It's too unstable. And I'm keeping my right foot flexed. Very important. And then gently come out of it, always being careful here. Keeping the left foot where it is, right leg to tabletop. Hands come behind your head. We're going to lift the chest, reach the right leg, and down. So the first round again, the right leg does not move. It's just the leg with the ball, which should be the left if you're doing the same side as I am. If not, just keep doing the side you're on. And 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to add the opposite leg. So reach the ball and switch. So one leg's extending, other leg is bent. 4 more. 3, 2, wherever you're at, you're going to come up with your left leg or the leg on the ball extended. Pulse your chest. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back down. Good job. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Nice and straight. You can extend that left leg. Keep it resting on the ball. Reach your right leg up. Flex the foot. Lower down. Point. Reach up. Flex to lower. Point up. Shoulder blades stay glued to your mat here. You want to minimize rocking or movement on the left side. So we just worked all those deep hip muscles to help stabilize. 4 more. 3, 2. This next one, the leg is going to come all the way down. Point your foot, reach your arms behind you, give your core a bit of a stretch, and then slowly come up, folding slightly forward. Don't need to go all the way down, and roll it back to your mat. Just one more time like this. Moving with your breath. And taking it all the way down. Good job. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Just allow your legs to go one way and then the other like they are windshield wipers. And then taking your legs back to center. Knees come in towards your chest. Lift your chest, come into a low ball. You can start to rock forward and back a few times. All the way up. Good job. We're going to come back to our hands and knees position. Take the ball off to the side of your mat on the right side to start. And you're going to have your left hand slightly off to the left. I like to just keep my thumb on the mat and then my other fingers are off the mat. So we're going to be going into some push-ups here, which means you need to be wide, not narrow. If you're too narrow, it's not great for the angle of your wrists. I'm going to give you 2 options here. You can do regular push-ups with your knees lifted, knees down, or if you want to use the ball like I will be, you're going to place your right hand on the ball. So you're going to feel a little bit lopsided. That is completely fine, okay? And from here, bend your elbows, push down, press up. And again, down, push up. Now, if these feel too awkward, too uncomfortable for you, you choose the variation of push-ups you want to be doing today. Wherever you're at, we're doing another 3. 2 more. Just 1 more. Good. Roll the ball over to the other side. We're going to go straight into it. Choose your push-up variation and push. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take the ball to the front. You're going to hold it out into your hands here. Fingertips will be pointing front. Really get a good grasp on it here. The ball is out in front of you. Untuck your toes. You're going to round your spine here like a cat stretch. Imagine it's like you want to pull the ball away or push the ball away from you. It's going to give you that nice stretching behind the shoulder blades. From here, engage the core, pull the ball in towards you, and extend all the way up. Going for a little bit of a back bend, and then come back front. And again, place the ball out far in front of you. Come to that cat stretch. Push the ball away, round the spine. Engage the core. Transfer your weight slightly back so that you can come up. And again, 2 more times. Place the ball way out in front of you. Round that upper spine. Use the ball as leverage here. Push into your ball. Engage the core. Transfer your weight slightly back. Pull the ball in and up. Just 1 more time. Push into the ball. Tuck the tailbone. Pull it in. And release it down. Place your ball to the side. Hands out in front of you. Tuck your toes. Knees off, hips up. Bend one knee. Keep your opposite leg straight. And switch. And switch. And switch. Good. Heels up. Knees down. Come to a comfortable seated position here. On your knees, on your bum, whatever works for you. Deep inhale here. And exhale. And again, inhaling, keeping the shoulders low. And exhaling. Last time here. Taking a deep inhale. Hands into prayer and exhaling through your heart center. You are done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again sometime soon. Please do like, share, subscribe if you have comments, questions. I always love reading all your kind words. Much thank you for joining me. Take care and aloha.